All right. So, a lot of people think Kelly and I are just off our rocker for living in a big sleeper, and it is a big sleeper. I'll do a video of it later. And driving all over the United States. And when I say all over the United States. We found ourselves at the Canadian border just a few miles from Montreal in Plattsburgh, New York. Last town before you leave upstate New York. When I say upstate, we're talking upstate. So, one of the benefits of growing up in Hawaii and literally living in the melting pot of the world, in my personal opinion, I know people that I grew up with all over the world. Perth, Australia, Korea, Okinawa. Not just people I grew up with, just people I know. One of the benefits is now being an over-the-road trucker, sometimes I get close to those people. So, yesterday, I found myself close to one of those people. Sent him a message and said, "Hey, cowboy, I'm in your neck of the woods." And he said, "Well, come by and say hi, or I'll meet you somewhere." I told him, "Shoot me your address." Drove 300 miles, or better actually. I had to come down. I had to go from Plattsburgh to Hartford, Connecticut, where I deadheaded down to Hartford, Connecticut, and I took a detour. Kelly and I went on a detour through the coolest little town in upstate New York, Pleasant Valley. I did a little live video of just driving out of Pleasant Valley this morning. And I found myself on a little tiny road in a great big Freightliner M2 expedite rig. I couldn't even turn into the driveway, so I backed down the driveway, shocked the hell out of the owner, Bill Bainey, and Renee. I had coffee and breakfast. By the way, Renee, the sandwich, ham and eggs. Oh my goodness! I had coffee with a guy I haven't seen since early June '83, and his beautiful bride-to-be. Kelly and I had a great visit. We got to see Bill. I'll post a couple of pictures we took. One came out great. The other one came out a little fuzzy. It's all my fault. Obviously driving around the United States is not what you would call glamorous. But right now, at this point in my life, I wouldn't trade it for anything. I got to meet a beautiful human being in Renee, heart of gold, generous as the day is long. And I got to see one of the most level, polite, heart of gold guys you've ever met in your life, Bill Bainey. He hasn't changed at all. He was never, growing up in high school, you never found him leaning this side or this side in a conversation. He's always right down the middle. I never had that trait. I always tend to lean one way or another. I always respected that about him. So I just wanted everybody to know, I don't know a lot of people that stay in contact with classmates, people you grew up with, as much as the people that I grew up with on Maui. Love y'all, man. Bill, Renee, thank you. And it won't be the last time. We'll come up, we'll stay at your house, or vice versa. I'll fly you down to East Tennessee, you'll stay on our property, and we'll take you down to Dollywood. Peace out, everybody. Hartford, Connecticut. Aloha.